Welcome back to another game of Arena presented by the VR Master League. Your caster Skinny here, joined along with me is SirDimwi, and on cameras, so much for subtlety. Dimwi, how are you feeling?
Excited, man. Kind of excited to see this this matchup between these two teams. This Instinct and Ice. And Ice, kind of a team I think some people are going to think came out of nowhere. It did not, but they're going to think it did. And yeah, no, how are they going to stack up against a team like Instinct? I don't know, especially after Instinct brought in Ender for Season 2. But yeah, I think much like Spaghetti versus Kang, I think this is going to be another good measuring stick game here for Ice. See how they match up against the new top 6 contenders, Instinct.
Yeah, exactly. So Dimwi was saying, it's a new team, but not new players. All of H Money, RDC, Citizen, and Azon, just very experienced players. So I believe this is the first time together as a team. So excited to see them play.
Yeah, and we did see them, I believe, against Wireless Jacks earlier in the week, and they did take that victory over Wireless Jacks. One I know Wireless Jacks was not very happy about, but yeah, now they're up against Instinct, and I mean, I was telling you, Skinny, before. Sorry, I should have muted for that before we started here. That you know, to have this setup for Instinct here with Cruzen and Kavichi on the back line, I think are two of the best goalies in the game. And Connemare Chaos and Ender on the forward line, who are two of the best strikers in the game. I mean, this is an unreal roster, an unreal setup here for Instinct that I think is going to take them a very, very long way here this season.
Yeah, they went a very, very long way on the first season. So with this addition, I'm really excited for them and just seeing how far they can go.
So yes, good.
For the teams to get as we wait for the teams to get started, I mean, what do you expect? Especially, I haven't personally seen Ice, so what do you think Ice needs to do to take on a team like Instinct?
H1, he's gonna have to do a lot of carrying. He plays goal here for Ice, and against that forward assault of Instinct, Ice is gonna, H1, he's gonna have to make a lot of saves, and even if his team's defense is on point, he's going to be having to make a lot of stops in that goal, and that, I think, is going to be the ultimate difference maker here as the teams launch out for round 1.
Yeah, great headbutt by starting out for Instinct here, just headbutting a little bit with a lot of speed, allowing actually Ice to try to recover it, but Ender, they're ready for the offense, passes it to Cruzen, and now it's a 3-on-4, and Ice, unfortunately, or fortunately, is able to recover it, and now Ice again pushing up with that disc, quick stacks all around, just trying to slow down the play, allowing time for his team to recover and just resetting it, allowing even further time for them to be ready for a pass.
Very patient is Ice, and this is very smooth passing. It's getting by the defense, but that pass is just off, and that's going to result in the turnover, at least for a moment. Cruzen setting that one up. Does hit Connemare Chaos. He's going to get stunned out, but then forwarded further by Ender, but right in the hands of Artie Duh. Artie going to send this one in. Does have Azon in the bubble, but Azon with no room to work with. Going to back this one out, sending it back in, hitting H-Money. H-Money going for the hook shot, but no, denied there by Cruzen, and Cruzen is going to send this one out through the tube, and the chains are away.
Yeah, Cruzen, absolutely amazing goalie, just absolutely denying that shot. And then Instinct going for that 2-pointer, but unfortunately just a little bit of technical error. And then Ice ready to capitalize on that, but then smartly putting 2 players back, closing the tunnel lanes. Again, Instinct, again on that possession, on that bubble, again for another drive. And they're trying to slow it down, waiting for his teammates to maybe punch out and instead opt for the reset.
The good reset there, sending it back to Cruisin. Cruisin going to take his time, trying to draw that defense out. Does have Azon biting, so he's going to send it up to Ender. Ender go over that cross pass there to Kavichi. Kavichi going behind the goal at Connemara. And Connemara Chaos going to send that one in. Every single player from Instinct had a touch on that one. It started with Cruisin sending it up there to Ender to Kavichi, and Kavichi to Connemara Chaos. That was a beautiful play there from Instinct. That is our first 2 on the board, minute and a half into round 1. Instinct with the lead. Yeah,
good pressure on Citizen. Just absolutely, Citizen was trying to defend 2 players and could not, and then. Oh, actually, sorry, I didn't notice a rematch. But so yeah, just absolutely putting 2 players behind that 1 defender. Just allow them to get a 1-on-1 for a good 2-pointer. So, yeah.
And finally, there it is. The first comment in chat since I've had this open, since before we started here. Venom coming in with a clutch. Cruising an absolute beast, and yes, he is.
Yeah, solid save against Stage. HMO, you really don't want to take those types of shots against a great goalie like Cruising. Especially when you start getting to these levels, you start to either you go for a free 3-pointer or you want to almost slam dunk it on their faces. Just really amazing saves by, just in general getting crazier and crazier saves by all players, not just Cruising.
Yeah, from what I can tell, it looks like it was a it was a ping issue that they were trying to get under control there. It looks like they did. So with 8:10 on the clock, Instinct up by 2. Ice with the joust advantage. We're going to get started once again here in round 1.
Yeah, great start. Great punish by Instinct to start off these first 2 minutes of the game. So let's see if Ice, again, is able to generally slow it down, but just a little bit need to work on their execution.
So cross pass here. Citizen hits Artie. Artie's going to get stunned out, trying to send it back. Bounces off the bow tie, but not handled by H-Money. Only for a moment. Connemara Chaos coming with that one. Sending that shot away. Is that in? No, it's going to hit the bounce off the barrier. H-Money not able to get the grab on it initially. Now under pressure, just going to forward this one through. And it does get through all the way down into the bubble. And that will be the defense of Instinct recovering that one. And so Instinct turning around one more time, forwarding it all the way down. Good pass there, looking for Ender.
Yeah, good pressure by Instinct. It's actually forcing HMoney to stay so far back that their Instinct is completely taking advantage of the situation just by numbers, forcing a lot of clears and allowing Cruisin to recover it. But now as again Ice is able to recover the disc, is trying to push it away, but Instinct not allowing them any room to breathe. And now HMoney with a great pass through cross pass, but another great save by Cruisin, just absolutely denying that 2-on-1. See, doesn't going to go recover that shot, but again Cruisin saving that shot. 3-on-1, just absolutely denying Ice any points right now.
Yeah, what another amazing stop there from Cruisin. Just a stalwart goalie and a shot there from the man himself, Cruisin, playing both ends of the arena here. Going to pop that one in for the 3 from 10 meters out, and that's going to take Instinct up by 5.
Yeah, 3 saves, 1 1-on-1, 1 2-on-1, and 1 3-on-1. Just absolutely insane. Great saves by Cruisin, and then just to the cherry on top, just score a nice 3-pointer.
So that is H-Money on the back line, sending that one up to Citizen. Citizen forwarding this one up to Artie. Artie now on the near side wall, going to send this one far side, looking for, I believe that was Citizen he was looking for, just out of reach. And now having a fight for this one is Citizen. He does come away with it, but he's going to go ahead and go for that reset there. A really good reset in that situation. Slow this one down, try to draw that defender out. Ender's coming out, biting on it a little bit. H-Money going to back up, send this one in. Does hit Artie. Artie going to bring this one in. Oh, fakes the one shot, goes to the second. Cruising with another big stop there. And now Ender going to get the grab there. Try to send it out, back in the hands of Ice.
Yeah, Ender actually was baited enough for him to get punched out, but Cruising with a great early jump to get the save. But now, again, Ice on the offense. Cruising again going for that save, actually gets it, but just it sounds a little bit too close, a little bit too late. Allows Ice to get the first 2 points for them.
Yeah, that was a really good goal there. I didn't catch the shooter, and I apologize for that because that was a fantastic bring in. He brings it in, loops it around to the backside, beats the goalie, and gets it in. So Cruising going to send this one near side to Connemara Chaos. Misplay. Connemara trying to track this down, not currently under pressure, so he has a moment. And so he's going to take his time, send that one to a far side there to Ender. Ender going to back it up to Cruisin. Cruisin going to go back to Ender as he made some space there. Good cycling here. So Ender going to go back to Cruisin. So the give and go to get through mid. They do get through mid almost as Azon is going to intercept that one back. Send that one back. Look for the goalie. And for the reset, H-Money does come away with it under pressure. And now it's Ice turning it around.
Yeah, slowly but surely, Instinct putting some good pressure, but Ice not being faced by it. Just good passing all around. Goes for the three-pointer attempt, but just a little bit off the mark. But Money is again able to recover it, trying to slow it down, but Ender not allowing any room to breathe. But there on the shoulder is Artie able to score 2 more points for Ice.
That was a nice shot there from Artie as he came in to take the shot. The defender comes out to challenge him, and he's going for that overhand, and he sweeps it the right arm to the left side to get away from the defender, take that shot, and then he gets it in far side, post dinging on the way in. That was a beautiful shot there from Artie Duh.
And again, Instinct just definitely not losing sight, but now Ice definitely putting on the pressure now as the game is only a 1 point difference with 4 minutes to go. Just next point is going to put a lot of pressure on the other team. So now Ender trying to recover it, but just quick boosting from Artie allows for the 1v1. Cruisin. Actually, Kavici goes for the save, but not able to get it. Ice takes the lead.
Yeah, what a play there from Artie as he comes in, stuns out Ender, and which is, as anyone could attest to, not the easiest thing to accomplish. And I guess that stun surprises him. I know.
I saw him shielding.
So maybe getting there just in time, just in the nick of time, just a scotch in time as this movement frantic, but almost getting through. But the Citizen with the stun, and Citizen I have played with before. I was on Naples Ultra with him for a short time, and he is a fantastic player. I can attest to, especially on offense. But the turnover there, Ender's going to forward that one out and back into the Ice zone.
Yeah, but then again, Cruisin on those boosts.
Oh my.
Again, another sweet three-pointer for him, just clear of anyone, even his own teammates, to regain the lead and a 2-point advantage.
It's like Cruisin has a homing device planted in the disc, and he's just always there. No matter where the disc is at, he's getting to it. Whether he's stopping it in the goal or sending it into the other team's goal.
Yeah, it's surprising.
He's on it.
No one else is with him both times. He's just there alone. But again, Instinct trying to recover it, trying to gain possession of it. But again, it's a 3-on-2. But Kavici's able to get in their zone. Go for a good pass back, and Conor just punched up just at the nick of time. Allows Money to recover it and try to go for the clear, but there is Cruisin able to deny it, and now again it is another of the situations where Instinct is trying to find an opening, but just Ice not taking the bait right now.
The Cruisin look for that impasse. It does take that bounce there. Finding the hands of H-Money, so Ice going to turn this one around, set it back in the Instinct zone. Race away. Who's going to get there first? That is, who is that? Artie. Artie getting the grab there, looking to take us in. Goes to the shield to Citizen. Citizen ducking one player, and then the ding off the post. That one's going to bounce out. And now back in the hands. No, Ender for a moment. Good stun there. Looks like a double stun. Citizen actually coming away from that with that one on the 50-50. Looking for that pass to shield as the shield with H-Money was just coming off. H-Money trying to hook that one in, but Ender with the stop, and now turning it around for Instinct.
Yeah, definitely a risky shot to take, but I don't think he had any more opportunities. And now Instinct with that clear on a 60-meter bounce shot for Ender, bouncing on the side of the arena, behind the goal, going in, extending their lead for Instinct.
Tyler Knows Gaming. Tyler Knows Gaming in the chat saying, "Go Ender." That is right. As Ender sends that one, 60 meters out. That is ridiculous. Oh, the speed of the chain there from Instinct, but they don't hit the quarterback. He's trying to come back, but Azon has shut that one down. And so still with an opportunity here. Oh, Citizen trying to send that one across, looking for Artie, but the interception over Conor. He's going to send that one back into the Ice zone. Now chasing it down. Citizen getting there first, Cruisin right nearby, trying to get it back, but Citizen going to go ahead and send this one forward. Does have 2 players down, just out of the reach of Artie. Artie does come away with it 2-on-1 against the goalie here if they can move it quickly enough. Instead, he's going to back that one to Citizen. Citizen go for the shot, but goalie going to stuff that one out. Conor Chaos going to forward it out, and now all the way back in the Ice zone.
Yeah, good punches by Chaos, just forcing that slow shot, giving the easy save for Cruisin, and now Chaos able to clear and regain possession for his team. And now, with 25 seconds to go, the game is gonna go for Instinct for the first round. Just all amazing game for both teams.
Yeah, this was a phenomenal performance from both teams. Absolutely agree. I mean, really, showing what they're made of here against this really fantastic team Instinct. So that's Kavichi going over to Cruisin'. Cruisin' trying to make something happen, but a headbutt there from Azon. He's going to knock that one out of the bubble, and that will end it here for round one. 11-6 to Instinct in a really fantastic matchup here.
You got to do the restart.
Yeah, Cruisin' absolutely popping off this round. Just impressive play all around from not only his classic saves, but just now scoring a lot of 3-pointers.
Yeah, Cruisin' definitely shooting for that MVP of round one there, as he does come away with 6 points and 5 saves. 5 saves.
Yeah.
That is at this level, that's quite a few. Absolutely, especially in one round. But also getting some points on the board there is Ender with 3, also picking up 2 saves, which is definitely a difference maker for his team there. Kavichi with an assist. Connor Marquez with 2 points there. And then Artie Duh with 4 points. H-Money with 1 assist. And then there was another goal that went off the head of Cruisin', or off the head, or maybe it was a ping goal off the hand, but didn't get credited to the player who took the shot. And I remember I did actually catch who it was that took the shot. And then we do have about another 45 seconds here to wait, as the teams did ready up, but since they did a restart there to get the clocks reset, and then started it in round 2 of 3, we do have to wait that 1 more minute. That's just the way the system is. So yeah, just a little bit more time here before we start round 2.
Yeah, definitely. To Ice's credit, it was a pretty generally a even game, but just the ability of Instinct to be able to just get the disc down and boost just faster than anyone, especially Cruisin', just absolutely punishing Ice, and that alone put 6 points uncontested.
Yeah, that was a really phenomenal performance from Instinct in that first round, and yeah, I mean, I think those saves are that difference maker ultimately. The saves, and then the 6 points there from Cruisin', but the saves in particular. I mean, 5 saves, 7 total in that first round from Instinct is absolutely ridiculous as we launch out here for round 2.
Again, Instinct started out with possession of the disc with a good cross attempt, but just a little bit, maybe going a little bit too slow for the receiver. And now, but it doesn't matter. Kavichi is able to recover the disc, and now again on that 4v4 situation inside the bubble, Connemara Chaos was going for some fancy moves, some fancy dodges, able to score first blood of the second round.
That was Ender assaulting the goalie there, getting in his face as Connor Marquez comes in off that feed from Kavichi to plant that one in the top pocket. So that's 19 seconds into round 2. Instinct has gone up 2-0, and it will be Ice with the joust advantage here.
So yeah, let's see what Instinct decides to do. Yeah, and again, another aggressive play, but just good defense all around allows the QB to get some more time to react, but it does not matter. They're doing some great man-to-man coverage, and now Ice, being pressure, actually loses possession of this, allows Ender to recover the disc. Good cross pass to Chaos, who is in the shield, who is able to score another 2 points 1 minute into the game.
And yes, that's going to put Instinct up by 4 here, 1 minute in. And yeah, it's just a great setup, just beautiful passing there from Instinct, and exactly what we would expect from these guys. And they're just executing so well already in round 2 here. Ooh.
And again, just again, Ice is trying to stop that stack, but just not able to. And then again, look at that. Just if you allow them to pass, they'll get behind that first pass received, and so you gotta find a way to either stun them out or just send them out. So it's a really hard task for Ice right now.
So Cruisin' on the back line here. He's going to forward this one up, looking for Kavichi, but that one's off. Azon setting this one in. That's going to take the flat bounce off the wall there, and recovered by Kavichi for Instinct. So turning around is Instinct. Ender on the far side there. Moving up, has some space. That chain looking to make an attack here. They do. The pass goes off. It's just out of reach of Kavichi, so loose at the moment. Now in the hands of Azon. So turnover, at least for a moment. Citizen going to back pass that one and reset it here for Ice, and they're going to turn this one around and try to make something happen on offense.
Yeah, Ice definitely playing a little more reserved here, going for that clear and boost strategy. Definitely working out for them now. A 3-point opportunity is going to be open. Goes for the anchor shot and still gets it. Cruisin' just barely not able to get in position to save that shot.
Citizen hitting a 7-meter 3 there. Presumably because it went on the top side of the goal. So close enough to just be 7 meters there. Beautiful anchor shot there from Citizen to put Ice on the board here in round 2 to make it a 1-point game.
And definitely great morale booster for Ice. Definitely what they needed. You do not, especially it's so hard to come back mentally once you start losing so early into the game. That it's great to get some points. I mean, make it a 1-point game, but Ender trying to not allow that. Just goes for that nasty pocket bounce shot on the goalie. Just wow.
Yeah, that was.
That was 30.
That's a shot. That's a shot that only Ender makes. Not literally, but I mean, what a shot there from Ender. So it'll be Ice with the joust advantage, dodging that instinct chain. Citizen on the far side, sending it near side to Azon. Azon now Kavichi right nearby, so he's going to send it back there. That chain coming in, but going to goal. Coming in is Citizen. He takes that shot and he plants it for the 2. And that's going to bring that lead down to 2 here, 7-5.
Yeah, Instinct being punished hard for that man-to-man coverage. They sent 2 players down the middle and 2 players down to the sides, and definitely didn't work out for them. Ice definitely staying cool, completing their passes, and scoring a nice 2-pointer.
So we'll be cruising on the back line, sending that one forward to Ender. Ender under heavy pressure gets that pass off there to Kavichi. He's going to send it back to the back line now. Maybe an opportunity here for Instinct to sneak in front of that defense if they can get it through quick enough, but no. It's going to bounce wild and now picked up by H20 for the turnover. So Ice now on offense here. H20 sending it up to Citizen. Citizen cross pass there to Artie. Moving up through the tubes. They have broached mid, are now in the field. Azon going to take that one, trying to set something up to attack the bubble here. So go ahead, reset that to set up that bubble attack. Looking for that pass across there. Finally almost makes it. Gonna turn into a turnover as Ender picks that one up and sends it out almost.
Yeah, good pressure by Instinct. Risky pressure since there was no one inside that shield to cover it, but good punching all around allows Connemara Chaos in for that 1v1 opportunity. Actually 3v1, goes for the whirly twirlies and able to score a 2-pointer. 1v3.
You know, I love the way Connemara does it, because he's finding what he's doing as he comes in there. Well, the first twirl is, you know, because he's Connemara. The second one, though, as he spins, he wants a more kind of a flat underhanded shot there. He doesn't want to go in at that the narrow angle. He wants to go in more like he's underneath the goal, even though he's coming coming at it from the side. And I really appreciate the way he uses his pitch and roll, and I encourage other players to do that as well. Ender's one of those that'll do that periodically. Citizen, trying to send that one there down to Azon, but Azon's going to get stunned out, and Cruisen's going to send it out of the bubble.
Yeah, you gotta be definitely careful with those cross passes, especially with a team like Instinct. Yeah, you get closer to the goal, but at what price? There was actually 2 players on that cross pass correctly placed by Team Instinct, and now again Instinct trying to regain possession, but Ice just playing reserve, playing patiently, and now Citizen again with another great cross pass. It's behind the goal. HM Money again making it a 2-point game with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, that was a nice hook shot there from H Money to pop that one in on the goalie. And yeah, we're down to a 2-point spread once again. Just under 4. Instinct with that joust advantage. Instinct did take round 1. So yeah, Ice looking to force game 3 here. Now handled by Connemara Chaos on the far side. Moving this one up slowly. That chain is waiting to attack. They do there. Ender's just going to send it on back. That Cruisin'. And that chain has been split up. So Cruisin' now going to start inching up, sending this one in deep. Looking for the teammate down deep. Looking for Ender. Unfortunately, no. It'll be H-Money for Ice to get the grab there and turn this one around for Ice for a moment. Yes.
Yeah, definitely a weird strategy trying to anchor shot clear that. Definitely not working out for them, but good recovery by Instinct. It's able to, just as I say that, Instinct does lose it, and now Ice gonna try to punish that, trying to tie this game up, maybe even take the lead, but just slightly off the mark is the pass, and that allows Connemara Chaos to go for the clear.
So clearing it down into the Ice zone, going to be recovered now by H-Money. H-Money going to invert onto the ceiling there, use it as the floor, so he's going to send it down to that far side, looking for, no, he does hit Citizen. Sorry, I didn't actually see Citizen. Citizen going to cross pass it there to Artie on the near side. Artie going to forward this one up, trying to get it deep for his team to recover, but Cruisin' not going to let them do that, and now turning it around for Instinct. Connemara Chaos going to that right near side tube. Looking at a long shot there. It's going to be in. It is. Ender 32 meters out, going to send that one in for the 3, and that's going to give Instinct a 5-point lead.
Yeah, not really surprising by Ender. Just great all-around shot. Just yeah, you can't be faced by Ender scoring a 32 meter at this point. Just Ice being a little bit too confident there, just leaving the goal open and Ender just correctly and beautifully taking a shot.
H-Man going to go to the right tube there to Citizen. Citizen going to forward this one up, looking for Azon, does hit his target. Oh, the quick turnover. Ender going to come away with that one, looking for the boop shot. He's going to take it. Does he have the trajectory? He's going to go off the backboard. Oh, just taking it off. You got to get to it, though. Oh, no. But that chain is in there, cruising with it. Oh, he's going to lose it for just a moment. Now handled by Kavichi. Kavichi looking to take a shot. Goes back to Cruising. Cruising taking the shot. No, it's going to be denied, and Azon is going to send that. Excuse me, H-Man is going to send that one out, as somebody is angry.
I would have been mad if I missed 2 points like that. But again, Ice able to again trying to get possession of the disc, gets a good cross pass to Artie, who goes to a reset, just trying to slow it down, trying to gain some points, definitely not lose possession right now, as there is only 1 minute and one opportunity. It's just absolutely denying that. Just you cannot take those shots, even if it's a perfect 19. It's such a risky move with such a great goalie like Cruzen. Again, Cruzen with those awesome reads, just absolutely denying any points right now, and it's such a critical moment for Ice.
Oh no, and that trench pop there, it's going to put it right in the hands of Citizen. 50 seconds on the clock, not out of it yet. 2 goals they need. One of them needs to be a 3. He's going to send this one up to Artie. Artie looking to send this one in. Does have Azon. Azon looking to make something happen. Going for that anchor shot off the boot, but that's not going to happen. It's going to bounce out now back in the hands of Citizen. Citizen also looking to take a shot. Takes a shot, plants it. And with 32 seconds on the clock, 33 seconds on the clock when it went in, we're going to have very little time yet to expect Ice to be coming out here. 14 seconds. 14 seconds Ice have to score 3.
Yeah, definitely weird choice to try to go for the anchor shot. Definitely we could just walk it in, but now, again, that leaves a little too much time for Instinct, or too little time for Instinct in the favor of Instinct. And now they only have to burn 10 seconds and only prevent a 3-pointer. So Ice definitely under a lot of pressure, tries to put that players down there, but just a little bit too late. Instinct will take this second round and the set for against Ice.
Yeah, good victory there for Instinct, but what a well-fought game for Ice, especially when you're talking about going up against a team the caliber of Instinct. I said this was going to be a measuring stick match for them, and I think they measured up very well. And for the 3rd time today, I'm going to say I cannot wait to see the second game between these two guys later on in the season, if we get to see that, which I think we probably will.
We definitely
week 8, week 9, week 10, we'll probably see them match up again, and I very much look forward to that matchup, because Ice being a newer roster, not new players, but just a new team roster, coming in like this and just doing so well in the league so quickly, they're going to be competing for those top couple spots as well. We have a lot of teams this season that are going to be competing for those top 6 slots at the end of the season, and it's going to be very exciting as we approach those last few weeks. Though only in week 2 yet, so some time left before we get there. But yes, the stats before we move on from this one, we got a game high points there to Ender with 9, also picking up 1 assist and 3 saves. But Cruzen, gonna have to call Cruzen the MVP here. 6 points, 7 saves, a steal and 11 stuns there. Connor Marquez with 8 points, 2 assists. Citizen, good.
Money definitely performing as well. Look at him. He also has 5 saves to his name, so definitely great saves by him. Definitely his contributions made it such close games these 2 rounds.
I talked to Wireless Shacks after they played Ice, and I just asked them, what was it like playing them, and they talked a lot about H Money in goal. They said he just shut down some of their shots, and it really that was basically what they saw as the ultimate difference maker was that H Money's playing goal. So definitely a goalie to be watching out for now as well. And so before we go, just to give everyone an update as to what's going on, we will be back in about 30 minutes once again for Instinct versus Wrath. We will be seeing Instinct again. They'll be going up against Wrath, that team there of iBlood Sports, Arrow Knight, Shacknot North, Link 1, and possibly Dollar Ranger. Then we'll be back an hour after that one starts at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 West for Synapse versus Joker. So that's what's going on. So we're probably going to end this one here, but we will be back in about 30 minutes.